Go ahead,
Hey,
girl. Uh, hey, hey, child.
this what we doing today, Chase? Is this what
I
we do?
mean, you saw the episode, girl. You saw it.
Uh,
We both saw it. So, I mean, the people in the room, come on in the room. Bring your ass on in here.
yes,
Now, I
yes,
know y'all saw that episode too. After we done sat up here these past few weeks and gave season 16 they flowers, they said, you know what? Let's give them a dry one. Let's take all the moisture out and give them a good dry one. You gotta strain. You gotta strain real hard to get it out. Hey Naries, what's up, boo? Ooh, he said we is fine.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. I mean, we brushed our teeth and washed our face or whatever today. You know, we had to, Sunday had to, renew the layers for the week.
Renew the layers sounds
Giving
disgusting.
y'all a little minute to get in here and get settled. Because we about to. You can already tell by our energy. It's just very much like, okay, so we have to do a show today. We have to talk about something.
Mhm.
So we're gonna talk about something. So come on in, get settled.
Get on in there.
Yes, grab
While
your.
y'all getting ready, hold on. While y'all getting ready, I'm gonna say at the top of the show, shopthecookout.com, ladies and gentlemen. Shopthecookout.com. We have the things for the goods. We got the things there. Get on over there. Link is in the description. Get you a sweet talking situation. It looks great on a black mug.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we got black mugs now, y'all. We interracial.
It was the pride with which you said it. Like, yeah, complete.
There's been some integration within the the website store. I couldn't even get it out. Just time for Black History Month. We love it. We love it.
Come on.
Y'all order y'all black mugs, support y'all black business, and make sure you get your asses on here. Tell y'all friends.
Wait a minute.
Tell y'all foes. Tell y'all hoes.
Speaking of hoes, Jamil Brown in these comments talking about, can we talk about Chase's bathtub photo shoot?
You know what? Absolutely we can, because I was minding my good black business and meanwhile, I did not expect to see my co-host washing his clothes on my timeline. I mean, just soaking it like he in there washing rice or something. I mean, jeez. I don't know. I don't know.
At least it's clean. It's fresh. It's fresh. Listen. What did she say on the Players Club? You use what you got to get what you want. I want y'all to like, share, and subscribe, huh? Y'all
And
got
what did you get?
in the bathtub for y'all.
And what did you get? What did you get?
Nothing. I hate it.
Listen, if anybody gonna take it off for y'all, it's gonna be Chase.
That's right.
Y'all stop doing him like that. Y'all going over there to the shop the cookout and quit playing now.
Period. And Mills, you gonna pay for that. Next time I see you, it's up. When I see you, bitch, run up. When I see you, run up.
Listen, don't be mad at it because the people be peeping what you be putting down.
Hey, it's effective. So
we love it. We love it over here. We are all about showing skins. Skins are the trends. All right. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and dive into this thing. Listen, we ain't gonna be before you long today. We go ahead and dive in here. There will be no A nor B selection today. We're gonna jump right into this sermon today. Because there are some things that need to be said, and there is a message in today's episode, and we'll get to that. So without further ado, I am your host, Mukari Rashad, and this is your co-host, ChaseKassidy, and we are here to what? Drag it! Make sure my titties don't come out.
We switched this week. You got your breasts out this week, and I have mine covered.
I did like a few push-ups, yesterday. So like 7. I'm trying to get to 8 by the end of the week. So
I believe in you. You'll get there. You will.
I believe in you and me.
Yes, Queen.
All right, y'all. So let's get down into it, right? So we are on episode 6 out of who knows, because we don't know what they're about to do once we get to the halfway mark or sending these kids home. But last week, as you know, if you tuned in, a mandatory meeting went home. And yeah, we ain't got to revisit that wound. It is what it is. And so we move on to this episode. I must say that I was really shocked to see another design challenge so soon.
Dude, I was like, where's this coming from? I was like, this should have been toward the end, especially if we're doing like a branding thing attached to it. Like, do it toward the end, because even the branding element was kind of even thrown out of the window, man. Yup, you right.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, cool. Another one already. But cool,
Thanks so much, guys.
It's your show, girl. Let's turn it into Project Runway again.
It's giving.
We've been there before, so this is, So, with that being said, we already know who the top runners are going to be before we even get there. Clearly, all the girls that know how to sew are going to be in the top. And all of the girls who don't know how to sew will be in the bottom, even those that got help.
Oh my God, the judging was the tops and bottoms made no sense. Like,
wait, so you think the tops and bottoms didn't make any sense?
I think some of the tops were a little crazy. The tops could have been shifted around, in my opinion. Yeah, especially one person. One person really, I don't know why she was in the top.
Okay,
we'll get there, but yeah, I don't.
Okay, cool. So, again, I feel like this was a filler episode when we stated that already. I believe that they always have that episode when the girls tell their gay horror stories about how we were abused as marginalized gay people. And I mean, they gotta put it in there somewhere. There's gonna be the violins in some episode. Okay,
we gotta win that Emmy. We have to win that Emmy, and the way to win the Emmy is by making heterosexual people feel guilty for the way that they've treated us right now. That's the way we can do it. Okay,
it's very much learn something from this.
It is that. It is. Yeah.
So, the girls were talking about, their childhood traumas and all that good stuff. And surprisingly, it makes a lot of sense why Jane is such a bitch, because she seems to have had it the worst. Growing up in a Russian, with a Russian background, I don't know much about Russians, okay? Let me just go ahead and say that. So for her to say, like, with them being sticklers for just being hard on themselves and hard on others, like, it seemed very stereotypical to what we see in films, because that's what all I know of Russians.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
And Katya.
Yes, the films and Katya. That's what I
very much that. But it is what it is.
I mean, it don't give her no excuse to, being shaded. Again, like I said, I'm entertained by the shade because that's, part of the show that I missed. But there's a difference between being shady and being mean. And just because, daddy didn't love me, enough, and mommy didn't defend me enough, doesn't mean that I get to come on national TV and be a cunt to a mandatory meeting just because I feel like it.
What? Cunt to the feminine or what? Not that kind of cunt, just...
Oh, not that at all. At all. No. So I just, I get it. Everybody has their reasoning for, the way that they are, but girl,
So would you rather her be a cunt or a cock?
there's no right answer. There's no right answer. There's-
Which one? You gotta
it's-
choose one. You gotta choose one.
I would rather her be a cunt because I don't ever want to be called or not cock, anything but cock. Anything.
Because you know how people say, don't be such a dick. Like, don't be such a cock.
Wow.
It just doesn't fit. It does not fit.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, we're gonna move on because we are just clowning right now. But
entertainment from the damn show. Come on, Renaissance, yes, Aries. You know what time it is.
Can we run that tour back one more again, please? And thank you. And then she can move on to the next act. But I need Renaissance one more time. One more.
I wouldn't say no.
You can't say no. Because no one will listen.
Go ahead.
All right, so let's get into it. We're gonna go ahead and jump into the runways so that we can get on down to the nitty of the gritty.
Right.
And yeah, we'll skip all that fluff of an hour of an episode that they gave us. Because, if you want to see it, go watch it. And
there was one moment I will say that I did enjoy in the workroom where, with Jane actually, when she went up and she just started shit with Geneva. And I thought it was great. I laughed really hard at them, going back and forth. Because in the back of my head, I was like, Geneva, you're going home. You're going home. Right. So, yeah.
Like, give her the fabric, because you didn't even use it anyway.
Didn't even use it. All right. Cool, girl.
Oh, she's a have. She is definitely a have.
What is that?
A hating ass bitch.
Well, never mind. Go ahead.
I'm gonna use red because it's giving Latina.
Yes.
You say that every week.
Every week she says that, and every week it gives what do they call it? The Mexican wrestlers. With the luchador, it gives that.
Like Rey Mysterio?
Huh?
Like Rey Mysterio?
Yes.
Like Nacho Libre?
Yes. Yes, that's what, gives very Latina. No, it is giving.
Oh.
Or as Law said, Daddy DeVito.
Listen.
He said she had Daddy.
I could not believe that he said that to that lady.
I was this close. I'm not lying. This close to putting Daddy DeVito in the thumbnail because I'm like, girl.
You should have, because it would have been very fitting. I'm sure Daddy would have been proud to be a part of the show.
I'm asked.
But yeah, let's dive into it, guys. We're gonna get into these runways, and the category is they are dolls. Welcome to the dollhouse is the challenge. And they could have easily gotten away with a better category and dedicated this to Danity Kane.
Thank you. No.
No, it wasn't just you, friend. It wasn't just you.
All right. I thought it was me, but all right, cool.
I'm just saying, like, that would have been the perfect moment.
It was right there. It was right there.
Like, Gagas, give us something.
Give us something. Why wasn't Damaged the lip sync number? Why wasn't that the lip sync number? Like, all right, but what do I know? I just be at home watching the show. So, right.
Yeah. We're just consumers, what do we know? But anyway, first up, we have our girl, Tsunami Muse.
Is what I said.
You know what I like about Tsunami? Though her look wasn't all that, she wears it well. She doesn't look bad, but her look is very simple. But she looks good. I'll give her that. She looks good. When you compare her to the other queens and what they brought to the table, including Maya's tablecloth that she draped across her shoulders, Sure, she looks great. So
I listen, Friendisha, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on this one. The pants, she will wear a pant well. I'll give her that. She makes a good pant, yes. But this sash that she's wearing around her waist is and the fit of the top. This is not. I don't like anything but the pants on this. Even why they got her doll? Why they got the wig on her doll pushed all the way back like that? Why they do that? Why they do her like that? You see what I'm talking about?
I don't see it.
You see? Okay. No, man, I don't like this. I was disappointed because she's a fashion girl. You know, this doesn't say I'm that girl on the runway. It just doesn't. So whatever, cool. Her voiceover was dry. I need her to get levels in her voice when she's speaking. It's just
Baby, Tsunami is a man. Okay. So she's giving you, baby, this is the voice God gave me. Okay. And I'm going to use it. It ain't no damn deeper than Saphira's ass.
no, it's not the depth of the voice. It's like there's no and I'm from one monotone person to another. Like there's no inflection. Like there's, so when she's up there, you're supposed to, give us something, like give us some. And it's
So
just
razzle dazzle.
yeah, it's just I am Tsunami Muse and I got on pants and I'm a badass bitch when I walk down the runway. Here I go, Lottie. Like, it's just like, girl, like, come on.
So basically, you saying that she didn't live up to her doll's like Fashion Week edition. You wouldn't feel
No,
it.
this is not Fashion Week. Maybe it's like a weekend perhaps, but it's certainly not a full week.
Fashion Day. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was stamped hated.
Hated
So we're gonna move on. Neri said no personality in the vocals.
that. Yeah.
Aw, I hate y'all feel that way. I guess you gotta look at her. Maybe she wouldn't be the perfect person for a podcast. Maybe you need her visually.
She's, you know what? And this comment was made a few weeks ago. It said, she's a model, and I can see that.
Did you just say all models are dumb?
No, I'm not saying she.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Oh man.
Oh man. All right. Let's move on since we're talking about voices. Let's move on to the Barry White of the season. Saphira Crystal. Now I will say that this look was just glorious. Like it was giving Mother of the Bride realness. Getting married in
It's like
married in St. Petersburg, Florida. The bride. No, it was real basic. It was Macy's vibes, but she looks great.
Yeah, like this. I know this is what she packed, and I'm gonna have to deal with it for the rest of the season. So I'm gonna try not to, drag it.
No, she made it.
No. I'm about to talk about this narrow ass breastplate. It's distracting, and she's trying to walk and like give it some gravitas. She's trying to give it some a moment, but it's other than that, like the dress, this dress is like it's good, it's fine. She looks great. I think her voiceover was awesome. I'm confused as to why she used her immunity this week.
So let's talk about that, because that pissed me off.
I didn't get it.
Like I was trying to figure out, there was yes, tablecloth. Yes, Neri. It did give tablecloth very much that. But I was trying to figure out why she did that, and I'm like, okay, was in the workroom, was she like that close to Jane when she said she think that she should use her immunity, or like what was said to her to get to this point? Because all of that was left out, so I wasn't really sure like why she really felt like she needed to use her immunity. She ended up helping out Maya a lot. And then they talked bad about her dress that she made, but they didn't really show any B-roll of it, of what it looked like in the workroom. So when it came out onto the runway, I was a bit confused as to like, what were they talking about? So I don't think it was as bad as people were making it seem. But she used it, and she didn't need to.
She didn't need to. And the thing about it is even if it's like one of those things where it's like, hey girl, look to your left, look to your right. Are there two holes on this stage who look worse than you? The answer, yes.
A few.
It's a few, and then also it's also looking at my track record, looking at like the stance I have in the competition, and like and my performance ability. Will I stay against these hoes? Probably. Even if I end up in the bottom, I don't know why I was blown away. So it does feel like there might be some story points that might have been missing or something, but I was completely taken by surprise. I was like, is she gonna give it to somebody else maybe? Like, but
yeah, that was a complete waste.
Yeah,
a complete waste. And shout out to Jane, who's all up in these bitches' minds. Like, she is playing these bitches left and right because obviously that was a play to get Saphira to use her shit. Yeah, like, get her out the way.
And that is so all right.
Wow. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. And next up we have Plasma. Okay. Plasma.
Nope.
No, not Plasma. Who we got next?
Oh wait, no.
Jane. Oh, okay. Jane. Well, great transition. Plain Jane. Let's go.
This is who I felt like didn't deserve to be in the top, in my opinion. Not over another. There were a couple other queens who I feel like should have been in the top over her. We'll get to them later. But it's not because her outfit looks bad. It's not. It's just because it's basic. I've seen it before. It looks like something Denali will wear. Shouts out to Denali. Like, it's an ice skater's outfit. It's well made. She did a great job with that. And she did well on her little speech on her doll or whatever, but it's just not, it's safe. It's safe. Yeah. It's safe for it. So I don't know what that was about.
I didn't understand the starfish on the back.
Who does?
It was so random. Like, I would have rather nothing be there at all. It was just, I guess she was trying to be this bitch of the ocean or whatever she said. But it was just random as fuck when she turned around. It's like, bitch, you got two little splatters or something in the back. But whatever, it was cool. Sure. And I feel like they are really eating up this burger finger thing. It's not that funny to me.
It's not. It ain't great. I didn't really like it when she first, I was like, I understand it. I get what you're saying. Yeah. But like, I don't need to be reminded, like,
yeah.
it's white and it is low-hanging fruit, and it's put like this. It's stupid, and it's like, oh, RuPaul likes stupid, so I'm just gonna do something that makes no sense. And then that's what this is. That's even with the starfish on. Like, it's just, I'll just put these on there because dumb and $200,000. Like,
yeah.
All right.
Overit.com.
Yeah, like,
I'm into a psych period. We ain't gonna drag it. It is what it is. Like, let's see. Nymphia Wynn we got up next.
This is who should have been in the top. This is one person who could have taken Jane's place in the top. And this is just one person. I'm gonna get to another person. But my God, look at this.
Yeah. The only thing I was wondering about her was like why her doll was different from what she wore, and the hair was different as well. It was just a lot of things that were different from what she wore and what the doll displayed. And I think that might have been one of the things that kept her at the top. Though she didn't look bad, she looked amazing per usual, but there wasn't any identical features there really, except for yellow.
I guess, girl.
It's like if you look at she had like some, well, unless that's like the little thing holding the doll, but is that like a belt or something on the doll? The little silver thing.
Let me see.
Maybe it's just what's holding the doll up. Maybe it's
Oh
just
yeah, that's holding the doll up.
yeah. But anyway, the doll's hair orange. It's got feathers in it. The full is yellow. She come out in pink. Her hair is yellow. She ain't got no goddamn feathers and flingies up here. So it's just like it was very.
So what's giving fuck that bitch? So just say you don't like her. Just say you want her to go home.
Uh,
Just say
no,
it.
no, I don't feel that way. No.
I mean, very much is a dumbass bitch. That's what it's giving.
It's giving Nymphia Wynn tried to play a game, but she played herself this time around.
Damn.
That's what it's giving.
Crack her, bury that bitch. Go ahead. Whatever.
Because she know better. She know better. She's a very smart queen. But
Is she?
yeah, she's absolutely a smart queen. Yeah.
I get what you're saying. I hear you, but I still think it was top worthy over what I was about to say Amanda, over what Jane bought. Speaking of Amanda, that's who Nymphia got this wig from.
Oh yeah, she did. Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, all right. So I get you. I thought this was awesome though. I thought it was great. It looks good. But I feel what you're saying.
Yeah, because if we focus it on a challenge, then Plain definitely got her beat. For sure.
Right.
Our next queen, we got Alexis Mateo.
Ah, oh my gosh, that's so rude. Put Morphine's image up there, Ocean. He's being a bit. He's being a bit. Morphine.
No. First of all, Morphine's doll must have been stressed getting to the stage because that wig.
Child, that wig was on like this. It was like, girl, please, like I'll get there when I get there.
Meanwhile, she come out and her hair is laid.
Oh gosh, it's interesting because I actually her wig. Look at this dog wig, but it's crazy. I actually don't love her wig either. It's cool. It's cool. I just
when you compare it to the dolls, it's
okay. Nice. She looks good. Like this is what I would expect from Morphine, and I think that's the only like issue I have with it. It reminds me of like what Sasha Colby made last season. It reminds me of like a J-Lo light situation. But then, you know, she opens her mouth and she smiles and she has a missing tooth. And I'm like, all right, at least she's, you know, she's giving us something.
But I was wondering, like, how did we get to that one detail? Like, how did we get there? Like, I don't know if she was just like trying not to be so pretty or because honestly, I didn't even pay attention to the tooth until toward the end of the episode and she smiled. And I was like, oh shit. Like, what happened? So yeah, I didn't understand that and where that came about, but sure, there was one little minor detail I guess she felt was needed. But yeah, cool.
Red Riley said that she tried. She didn't try right.
Like, they all tried this episode. I think these girls are trying their best. And sometimes when you try your best, that is all you have. And sometimes when all you have is still not enough. There
you go.
And yeah, which moves me to the perfect example of still not enough.
Damn.
Maya Iman LePage.
Wow.
I want to root for her so bad. Like, so bad.
Same.
So bad. Like, I just want her to, like, wake up and say, bitch, I have arrived. But I think it's these design challenges that are really fucking her up. Because she slayed every other look she's ever.
Did she? What?
couldn't even get it out.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, what, like, am I okay? Like, what?
You're not watching the right season, baby.
Obviously. Because this right here is giving Mystique Summers Madison country realness. That is what this is giving, and I am not here for this. This is girl, and then it's not even just the fact that the garment, like the fabric is terrible. The fabric is terrible. When she was in the workroom picking it out, I was like, not this, sister, not this. And then she's got these it looks like a chocolate plastic shell of like a titty plate, which is really super crazy. The hair is unbalanced and wild. The shoes are crazy. Like this is a trip. This is a trip. Like, and then she's got this band, this sweatband around, looking like she's about to, get up on like an elliptical or something. I hate this for her.
It's giving Lisa Frank meets Steve Irwin in holy matrimony. Because it's like, I don't know, I just wouldn't put snake skin on that color fabric ever. I'm sure the snake itself would be bad if that was ever the color of their skin. They would not be cozy.
Love, she could have like, okay, you can't sew, but then there's another part of the challenge where you can show personality. Her voiceover was absolutely like, I was like,
how many times did she say flip?
Flip. 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 Like, girl, okay. Since you walked in, it's the first thing you said. I don't raise the bar, I flips it. Okay, you flip. God damn it. Girl, give us something else. Like, that's what I'm not expecting nothing else. Like I said, her journey to going home started last night or whenever the episode was. It started then. She will be, by the time, if they have a Lollapalooza this season, by the time that Lollapalooza comes around, she's going home.
They're gonna jax her.
They're gonna jax her. They're gonna Jasmine Kennedy her. Like, that's what's gonna happen, and that's if she makes it past Snatch Game.
Child. Listen, I'm with Red Riley. He say, I feel so bad for her. They say you can be amazing at drag, but be bad at drag race. That is true.
It is.
I'm trying to tell you. Because think about it. Drag race is a whole nother thing. It's a whole nother element. These girls, they go to the clubs and then get dressed up and they perform. Mm-hmm. That's it. Yeah. They got performance wear. They're not giving all this fashion house stuff. They're not. A lot of these are fashion queens. So you get things like what Maya came out with. Super flip. From a studio near you. Flip. So we gonna flip the page and head on over.
Drag her.
We're gonna go on over to Montgomery. I love this one.
Thank you.
Love it.
This is the other person that I felt like could have been in the top over Jane for me. What I want to start with, as a New Yorker, yes, she got, like, when she came out, like everything was, I was like, yeah, it's perfect. But if we talking about what somebody made, her from jump, the fabric choice, the choice of fabric, that choice of fabric on this runway, and then to make, like, it's fitted well, the proportions are correct, her body is right, she served it. This deserves top placement for me, in my opinion. I think they kind of like, they might be overlooking her in some spots this season, because this was a top placement for me. It wasn't a win, but it was a top placement.
Agreed. She this unit reminded me a lot of, like, instantly when I saw it, I thought about the jumpsuit that Beyonce wore.
Oh, wow. What color was it?
It was that same color. It was that same color blue, that bodysuit. I forgot which show, because Lord knows. I don't watch the million and one Beyonce shows, but it's the one I think she did in Atlantic City.
I had a reaction because it's one of those things where it's like when she came out, I was like, I feel like I've seen something like this, but I can't like, place it. And so you saying that kind of sparked something.
Yeah, it immediately like put me there, and of course loved it. Even with her orange iPad, it was great.
Mary said it was cute. I liked it. Yeah, this was cute. The Miss Carter show when she sang 1+1. That's what Mary said.
Yes, thank you. That was it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. She looks great, man. She looks great. Shouts out to Megami for this.
And her doll is the twin down to the makeup.
Yeah.
Like identical. So shout out to Megami. Bravo.
They played in her face. They played in her face. Her face this week. Yeah.
Yes. All right. You ready?
Who we got? Yeah, child. Y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead and strap in because Abriva is about to get one last dragging until I see her at the reunion.
Girl, let me get a little snack. Hold on.
When she came out, when Geneva came out, the first thing I thought about was I was like, here she go again, looking like she did when she walked in. What is up with these proportions of her? It is giving like a box on top of a box. With like, it's like, mamita, like stop cutting yourself off like that. They told you that already. And then what I just had to put in the thumbnail, these fucking shoes.
Roach killers.
Speaking of Roach, did you see the way Law Roach looked at her when he looked at them shoes? Did you see how he looked at her?
It was very Devil Wears Prada this. Very much that.
I could not believe that she came with this stupid ankle strap. Why is this? Do you see this?
She had on the same earrings that I got on today, but they white.
It is. What is? It's like. And look, when you go back and look at it, I just want you to like, don't even look at what she's wearing. Just look at the judges' reactions to her, and everybody is like,
no, everybody was looking dumbfounded. Like, what are we seeing right now? And then like, it was just, Rue was like,
that's my favorite like Rue face that he does when he does it, especially with this Abraham Lincoln wig that she has on. Like it is very much like that same expression. This was Geneva, like she came out and I got frustrated because I'm like, I feel like she got lucky a couple weeks ago with Mirage not knowing the lyrics and she got to stay.
Absolutely.
And I'm like, you're like, you had 2 extra weeks to really prove that you could, and you did not do that. You didn't show anything additional, nothing cool, nothing different with your makeup, like nothing different with your presentation. Like, I get it. La Diva Mas Latina, you clear customs. What else?
Well, she taught us something new.
What's that?
Spread butter on your legs.
Oh my. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, bro. Gross.
Because where the fuck that come from?
Weird. Give this. You were on RuPaul's Drag Race.
Will said it was foolery everywhere. Everywhere
you looked.
It was given 4 years.
Y'all,
there you go.
Enter the chat. Will is here. So go ahead and get ready for the best.
Baby, listen. No, it was just bad. It was bad.
Red Riley, I agree. There will be a cute look. He said Law Roach should replace the hilarious Ross Matthews. I love that.
I mean, it'll never happen. But I wouldn't be mad at it. It will be great for Law to be there with all these fashion challenges. You know, since the runways are like the top thing of Drag Race. So, yeah.
Since we're back in season 3 again, where it's basically Project Runway.
Listen, at this point, Just, you know what? To make it fair, let's do an all designer season. All the girls that can sew, bring them in.
Bring them in.
And let's
that would be
know how to do. Yeah.
I would not be mad at that at all.
And let's turn up the music in this. So there's that. All right. Is your thirst quenched?
Yeah.
Because you turned that thing up.
I had to finish her because I mean these queens certainly are not quenching my thirst. Right. Not Geneva. I'm so glad you're gone. I'm so glad she's gone. I was really glad. Like I was like, at least I know she's gonna be in the bottom. And I know she's going home this week. I ain't gotta worry about her no more. Like she just did not. She is, for me, she is the questionable casting of this season. She is the one where I'm just kind of like, don't know what you were doing here. Don't know why they cast you. I don't really understand. And maybe in the future All-Stars you can change my mind, but it'll certainly be one of those All-Stars castings where it's like, oh, Geneva Carr's coming, and I'm gonna be like, and she's gonna have to like really change my mind that season because I am good on her.
Even if they turn the wigs around. All right. Not dusk, but dawn. Let's talk about dawn. Dawn.
Dawn.
Oh God.
I stand. I stand. I love this queen. I love this take. I love this dress. The gown matched the doll. I loved her story. I love her branding of like calling her fans the Dawns. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
This was dope. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie. And I kind of, the messy in me wanted it. There was a moment on stage when RuPaul was about to announce the winner.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like he was about to say Dawn. And they cut over to Q. Q's face. I was like, oh, please give it to Dawn. Please give it to. I just wanted to see. But no, Dawn looks great. I love the construction. The body is correct. It's unique. Nobody else would have done this. And if they did, they would have looked stupid. So, yeah.
And the makeup, the fucking face is just
cleaning it. It's cleaned up. It's opened up a bit. It's nice, man. She looks good, man. I like this. Will said, Will said Dawn was definitely a ray of sunshine, and I agree. She definitely was. She came out. I was like, this is different. This is unexpected. That's what I like about her. I never know. I really don't know what she's gonna wear, what she's gonna have on. I don't know how she's gonna. Even when I'm thinking about like who the hell she's gonna do for Snatch Game, like who is like, but I like that anticipation, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm watching out for this queen, man. I hope she makes it really far.
Absolutely, agreed. When she stepped out there, I instantly loved it. And let's talk about these lashes. These freaking lashes were like stupid. And it only worked because there was nothing else on her head. Like, so you can give that exaggerated lash look. It was perfect. Perfect.
I'm so glad you mentioned the lashes. I would have been mad later on watching this. I was like, ooh, I forgot about the lashes. Lashes are everything.
All right. Next up, we got our good girlfriend, Q. So I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Soon as they went to her slide and showed her, I said, she won. She won.
You know what? That was my second thought. You know what my first thought was? My first thought was, does it remind you of anything you've seen on the runway before? At all? Like, just a quick reference.
This season?
Not this season. It feels like a reference a little bit. I'm not mad about it because it's amazing. This is amazing. I want to say that first. I love this.
It did look kind of familiar, but maybe just the color threw me off because I'm sure whatever it is, it's not the same color.
It's the same. It's the color. Got Mixed, season 13. Remember the LeMay challenge they had? She had a gold LeMay situation on, looked just like this. Well, a lot like this. Had like a headpiece and everything. Go back and look it up. Gottmik season 13 LeMay challenge. It's kind of this. I'm not saying that to be insulting. I'm saying that
Belle LeMay.
huh? It's spelled lame, Lame. That's how it's spelled.
Why they just don't say
that? Oh man. But no, this is fire. I love this color. This headpiece is incredible. The makeup is on point. I didn't love her like little story she did, but I did love the doll. This is something I would want to wear if I was in drag. This is fire. This is fire. This is fire. Work, you bitch.
Yes, Abraham Lincoln would be very proud.
What? Why?
Because a penny ain't never looked so good, baby. You see
Oh my God.
It's
Oh,
sickening.
oh.
It is sickening, baby.
It is. It is.
Riley said 100% also what is with their Jan torture. Wait, what you mean by that?
My cute.
Oh, they edge until they let one win 4 years later. No, really sad. Poor Jan, where's she at now?
Jan is doing well, it seems, man. She seems like she's happy doing her thing. Jan is. She's. I haven't been able to appreciate Jan until like I've done like rewatches of All Star 6 and season 12, and I'm like, you know what? Okay, she's annoying, but I get it. I get it.
So let's say you were, and I know I'm gonna get a look just by this question.
Okay.
So if you were out in the woods, in a cabin trip, and you had to choose between.
Oh God. No, not this.
You got to choose between Jan and Plasma. Who are you taking with you?
Jan. Bring Jan. Jan is coming. Me and Jan gonna have a great time. Jan, he's our man. Let's go. Because as Plasmatic is, I don't dislike this queen. I don't. She is just so much. It's just much of much. And I just be like, girl, everything doesn't need a mama and a like it's just like, girl, like, is this really you? Or is this like it's very, if she turned it up a little bit more, it would be very much Laganja season 6. And it's aggravating and I want it to stop. And it's just like
She said, call me La Plasma.
Plasma, mom. Like, it's like, girl, stop it.
So let's talk about her look. How are we feeling?
No, we don't need to talk about this. We don't need to talk about this.
Boy, you don't want to talk about Plasma? She ain't never
This I feel like in the multiverse, this is like what she wore as her entrance look. It's it's common, basic, ordinary, regular, round the way, next door. Like it's that. It's like even her like fumbling with this scarf. I'm like, darling, this scarf is not fierce enough for you to be fighting with it like this. Let it fall.
Go. Just leave it.
Just leave it alone. Nobody cared about your scarf. Nobody said, you know what, Plasma, you would have won this week's challenge had it not been for that goddamn scarf you had on, you stupid bitch. Nobody said that. Nobody was going to say that. Like,
you know where I will say where she ate the queens up at?
with these white pumps? Where?
All dolls are just standing straight up. Plasma's doll was giving drama.
Of course it was giving drama. It's very much giving like that old Hollywood, like, oh my God, I'm fainting. It's very
I'm
much
talking about with the knees and everything. I was weak when I saw her doll.
Girl, Miss Plasma said, by any means necessary, they're going to see me. I'm going to be seen, okay? I guess,
Uh,
girl. I guess. And
Plasma is hilarious to me. I don't know. I don't know. I like her, but she's just funny to me. Annoyingly funny for sure. But yeah, I like her.
and I
But
love how they're lightly dragging her, but not really dragging her, saying, "Oh my gosh, your makeup is getting so much better. Watch that nose contour though." I'm like, damn, y'all crazy, man.
yes,
Y'all really. Ugh. I
but so those are our girls for the week. All right. That's what they brought to the table. Um, so let's get down to it. Saphira takes her immunity and she is safe.
okay, bro.
Moving on. Also, what is the drink? Like, I didn't know they were gonna have to drink it.
I'm like, what is in this? I'm sure they know because I'd have been asking production. And why do okay, listen, why do I have to do all that? Why I gotta drink it? Why can't can I just fake it? Because like what is this? I don't want to drink something you put in this vial. Like this is just it's weird. It's weird. It is.
And I hope they refreshed it every week because if it's been sitting there since they got us,
Can you imagine you open it up and it's all like musty?
ooh, my God, today. Talk about spitting up. Mm.
Come on, spitting up.
I don't know about that one. But yes. So Tsunami the Muse, Nymphia Win, Morphine, Mugami, they are all safe. We have our top queens who are playing Janae. And who else we got? We got Dawn, we got Plain Jane, we got Q as our tops, and then we got Maya and Geneva as the bottoms. Whew, child, when the tops outweigh the bottoms, woo, we got an episode here.
Get out. Get out. Get out.
So, obviously, Q won.
Yes.
And I'm happy that this bitch has finally got her win. She has fought tooth and nail to get this win.
You know what the gag will be, right? The gag will be is if she go home next week.
Huh?
The gag will be if she go home next week.
She should have went home last week.
And that is the tea for today. But okay, all right. Mm-hmm.
But whatever. They wanted her to come back like the phoenix rising out of the ashes and get her win. And if that's the storyline we want to go with, then we're going to go with it. Okay?
Like a penis rising out of the asses.
Can you imagine like some cakes just open it up and she comes out the hole like
why?
But anyway, our bottom two queens are Maya and Geneva, and they have to lip sync for their life.
Mm-hmm.
And the song of choice is not Janity Kane. It is Janity Jackson.
Janity Jackson. that is stupid.
And we got Control. So I already knew it was a rap. We all knew that because Maya and Geneva, obviously.
This is what Maya does.
But if we take away what we already knew, if we took away any preconceived notions about what we thought were going to happen, I knew that Geneva was done when she started taking notes, when she was writing down what Janet was saying at the beginning. Maya over here, she's giving attitude, control
right.
I want, control of what I do. I'm in control and I've got lots of it. Meanwhile, Geneva over here like
Child, it was morphine for me saying, Geneva's over there doing something. I'm not sure what it is, but it is something, and that's what matters. She was over there like flailing about. Just
it was like, girl, wrong song. That's if. That's not fucking rhythm. That's not control. Like,
oh god.
Wrong song, sis. Wrong song.
Maya did, Will says that Maya murked that girl, and she did. what I appreciate about Maya's lip sync style as opposed to, and I'm just comparing, because that's what we do, as opposed to like Jax, is Jax went in every time, no matter what the song was, full blast, full power, full crazy. And
Mhm.
Maya seemed to be able, even with that heavy ass breastplate and that wig that was going everywhere, she was able to control her body going on. So
Yeah,
that straight up she did, and then like fell into the. I was like, hell yeah, girl! Like
yeah.
it was super dope.
That little hop up off her back, baby.
Everything
I ain't no little girl. Okay,
she,
baby, that's a lot of weight to move around, and mama be moving. Okay,
yeah,
so
uh,
shoot, hats off to you, girl.
real.
We got Lynn Rehard in the chat. What's up? What's up? We got, he said, why do the queens not call Jane out on their desperate attention, on her desperate attention and camera seeking? She is pulling a full Eureka, the queen from Drag Race, not the vacuum cleaner. Doing anything for screen time. It's pathetic and sad.
I like part of me agrees with him, but then part of me is like I said, man, it's a balance thing. Like if the shade matches the moment and it makes sense, cool. But if you're just being a bully like out of nowhere, like we over here talking about, what RuPaul said on the runway, and you're like, hey, by the way, Amanda, your drag sucks. It's like, girl, ain't nobody talking about that. Like, it's just like, why you being weird?
It makes me feel like she's trying to have a Mistress Isabel moment more than anything. Like she wants to be that shady queen, but it's like you don't have, you don't possess the vernacular.
Hey,
No, I think Mistress is very smart with her. It's like she's not just like blabbering off at the mouth and saying whatever comes to mind. Mistress was very strategic with her shade, and it showed. And anytime Mistress said anything, it showed her like laughing and giggling at herself. Like she wasn't even taking herself seriously. You know what I'm saying? But Plain is definitely in there in her feelings and throwing shade left and right. And no, this bitch ain't turned over nobody's new leaf. So
I agree. Who said it? Megami was like, when you turn over a new leaf, it's still the same leaf, bitch. Okay, well.
No. And they keep using all these past seasons little sayings. I'm like, girls, I need for y'all to like give us something.
Thank you. It's very derivative. Yes.
It's giving remake all over again. But whatever. Use your shade.
You don't need that. Come on, Maya Angelou quote, like the trade penis, I rise. Naries, you're in timeout. You are in timeout, sir. Will says, honestly, Lynn, I really appreciate Plain Jane. The queens have been too nice the last few seasons. MIB and Lux were breaths of fresh air last year because they were catty and blunt. Yeah, they were catty and blunt, but like MK was just saying too, it was placed well. It made sense. Like you can tell it was like all in good shade and good fun. So as much as I do appreciate Jane for being a reason why there is drama, I would like to see somebody else be the reason why there's some drama for a little while. Like let it be somebody else. And let it be somebody.
I don't think it will be, because it's like, who else is gonna really just step up and be that? I feel like the only person that probably could is Tsunami Muse. But I just haven't seen her go there, because I feel like she really should have got that cue about saying
she should have dug up in her ass real good for that, because it was wild unnecessary. Nobody asked for number 2, sister. Nobody asked for number 2. So I should have said your name twice while you up here in this dumbass blue get up. Girl, go away. All right, let me stop. You went home last week. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah. So with that being said, those are our queens for episode 6. That's what we've been delivered.
Yep. Episode 6, I guess. Preach.
Ciao. So, what's happening next week? Do you remember?
It's the Rusical.
The Rusical.
You know how Chasey feels about the Rusical. I'm not a big fan of musicals in general. So the Rusical is normally me coming in and being a little bit grumpy, but the past few have been not bad. I've found some enjoyment. So maybe we might be in luck, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, because they ate the Footloose. Like it was amazing.
It was that was cute, and we didn't review it, but even the All Stars 8 Joan musical
Yeah,
was good. So I have some hope.
yeah. I agree.
Um, Red Riley has a question for us in the comments before we dip out. He says, "Why?" He said, "Who do you think Queens will do for Snatch Game?" Hmm.
When I tell you I have the slightest idea, I don't even know because it's like I can't predict anything about these queens. Um, I don't know. I felt like Geneva, if she was there, she'd probably do Celia Cruz. But I don't know who else, anybody else would do.
It is going to be. I do think that I think Plasma's going to do well, probably. I think that
Obviously, Plasma's gonna do Jinx Monsoon.
that would be a gag if she could pull it off. If she could do it right, it could be iconic. But I just don't know if I have that much faith in her. I think she needs to cook a little bit more. Plasma, like she's not quite, you know, all the way there to pull that off. Because Jinx is.
Oh, of course not. But if she tried, I think she could get away with a little something.
I
But
think I have a feeling Jane might annoy me in Snatch Game for some reason. I don't know why. I feel like at some point, whether it be Snatch Game or not, Saphira's going to end up in the bottom because now that she doesn't have her immunity, they're going to want to put her in the bottom to create like drama at some point.
mhm.
But she ain't gonna go home. But it's gonna happen. Um,
Ooh.
I think Megami's in trouble for Snatch Game. I think Maya's in trouble for Snatch Game though.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see whenever the episode comes. Brett said he feels like Jane would do something like Catherine O'Hara.
Oh, whoever he do is gonna be good in seasons. Very, very, very senior like. Yeah.
Yes. Well, y'all, listen, thank y'all so much for tuning in this episode on this good Sunday. I know y'all probably finna go eat some wangs and things, some dips and chips, and watch the Usher concert. Shout out to any 49ers fans. Ain't that who's playing 49ers and who else?
I heard that the Chicago Breeze and the Los Angeles Panthers are playing. That's what I heard.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
Yeah. So I'm going for the Breeze because it sounds gay. Yeah.
I'm gonna go for the Panthers. You're a complete idiot. But listen, y'all go ahead and do y'all thing. We appreciate y'all. Thanks for jumping in the comments and acting a fool with us, asking questions, engaging, all that. We appreciate all of that. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We're at Chase.
Will, you ain't shit. You ain't shit.
No, not while she at church, y'all.
Will said it is Sunday. I'm in somebody's lady's husband's inbox. Yes, bitch.
Bitch, I can't.
Okay,
But
sorry.
listen, we will be back next week, same time, same place. You already know. Hit us up, DM us if you have any questions, you have any suggestions. We are open to that as well. Y'all ain't gotta be strangers. Listen, y'all fam, so we appreciate y'all, all right? Chase, any last words?
Thank you all. Appreciate y'all. On your way out, make sure you like the video. And thank you again. That's it.
Feliz Navidad, Happy Kwanzaa, and I can't even get it out right. Anyway, moving along. Call me Geneva Car Girl. I'm out. Y'all.
Give me the honey, give me the honey, yeah. Give me the honey, and let me love it.